Science is propelling us forward, and we are having to rethink these basic assumptions that we used to make about man, about the human organism. New social patterns. For Norbert Wiener, quote, "The locus of an earlier industrial revolution before the main industrial revolution is to be found in the 15th century research pertaining to navigation, the nautical compass, as well as in the development of gunpowder and printing. Today, the functional equivalent of navigation is the thrust into space, which requires a rapid computing capacity beyond the means of the human brain." Yeah, they got to the moon with technology that was worse than most calculators have in it today, and they're unable to repeat that feat, apparently, because they lost it all, says the NASA scientist. The equivalent of gunpowder is modern nuclear physics, and that of printing is television and long-range instant communications. The consequence of this new technotronic revolution is the progressive emergence of a society that increasingly differs from the industrial one in a variety of economic, political, and social aspects. The following examples may be briefly cited to summarize some of the contrasts. Number one, in an industrial society, the mode of production shifts from agriculture to industry, with the use of human and animal muscle supplanted by machine operation. In the technotronic society, industrial employment yields to services, with automation and cybernetics replacing the operation of machines by individuals. What are we seeing today? The rollout of quote-unquote AI, artificial information, large language models, chatbot. They're coming thick and fast. They're just embedding it into every update of every software, of every system that they can, right? They're just making it so ubiquitous and commonplace, and they're forcibly automating many jobs and roles and processes that the human mind would do. So number two, problems of employment and unemployment, to say nothing of the prior urbanization of the post-rural labor force, dominate the relationship between employers, labor, and the market in the industrial society, and the assurance of minimum welfare to the new industrial masses is a source of major concern. In the emerging new society, questions relating to the obsolescence of skills, security, vacations, leisure, and profit sharing dominate the relationship, and the psychic well-being of millions of relatively secure but potentially aimless lower middle class blue collar workers becomes a growing problem. So this is Yuval Noah Harari's infamous spiel about the useless class. What do we do for them? Drugs and computer games. Brzezinski was telling us about it back in the 70s.